You guys, welcome back to the channel. And for those who are new, I hope you guys decide to subscribe to the channel today. That would be amazing. Slowly but surely trying to make my way up to 1,000 followers. So if you guys do like my content or my opinions, or hell, even if you hate me and you just want to hate watch me, definitely hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Appreciate it. But let's get on to today's topic. This powerlifter, Annie Andreas, I've covered in the past. I did a video of a man pretending to be a woman just so we can blow all of Andreas's records that they were putting up on the board just completely out of the water. This man showed up in a male slinglet, looking entirely like a male, even maintaining the beard, just to prove a point. I will leave a link to that video in the description down below, but I do warn you, the quality of the video is pretty trash, but the story itself is worth looking into at the very least. But our friend Annie decided to enter into a powerlifting contest recently just to basically crap on all the actual female competitors. Now, granted, these female competitors are 100% using performance-enhancing drugs. You are simply not going to outperform a male who's also using said drugs. And what I mean by this, not even close. Hundreds of pounds in difference in terms of overall weight lifted.
This will be a national record.
So let's hop into this together and take a look at the story here. This story comes from Redux, Feminist News and Opinion. Male powerlifter sets new women's record during 2023 Western Canada Championship. Now, as you can see on the podium here, our friend Annie is right in the dead center, right in first place, but not by just a little bit. Now, I'm just going to cruise through the article really fast and see what's going on here. A male powerlifter who identifies as a woman set a women's national record at a championship in Brandon, Manitoba yesterday. Annie Andreas, 40, currently holds multiple records in the female division, including women's deadlift and bench press, and has placed first in the 9 out of 11 competition he has participated in over the past 4 years. Now, one of the competitions that this article is referring to is the one that Annie lost to basically a straight up man, just 100% of a man, just to show that men are more biologically inclined to be, stronger than women, especially if you start giving them a whole lot of, do-it fluid or, steroids. Andreas appeared at the Canadian Powerlifting Union's 2023 Western Canadian Championship yesterday, which was held at Brandon University Healthy Living Century. Andreas participated in the female master unequipped category and beat out Michelle Kaimanik and Sujan Jill for the first place award. I definitely 100% butchered those names. I do apologize. According to advanced results obtained by Redux, Andreas' total powerlifting score was 200 kilograms more than the top performing female in the same class, 597.5 kilograms versus Sujan Gill's 387.5 kilograms total. A total is a sum of the heaviest weight lifted for the squat, bench press, and deadlift. Now, of course, I'm not going to go through this entire article because a lot of it is just Andreas basically boasting about how great they are, and I just don't want to put you guys through that. Unless you want to, I'll leave a link to the article in the description down below, but I promise you, it's probably just going to make you angry. Now, what I didn't mention that is in the article is Andreas's total amount weight lifted would have put him among the top of the male competitors. Whether using steroids or not, men are still outperforming women when it comes to these feats. You guys, Andreas's total weight between the 3 lifts that were performed was 200 kilograms, 440 pounds difference between the next competitor and Andreas. That is not a small amount of weight. That is a substantial difference, and exactly the reason why we need a division between biological men and biological women when it comes to really any sports for that matter. In very few sports do women ever outrank men among the top of the top. Not to say women don't get high up there, but when it comes to the top of the competition, let me put this into perspective for you. We all know who William Thomas is, or I guess you guys might know him as Leah Thomas. Now, Thomas moved his rank from 65th on the men's team to first on the women's team when it came to the 500-yard freestyle. Now, that's a pretty damn big jump from 65th on the men's to first on the women's. But what's even more telling is Thomas moved from 554th on the men's team to 5th on the women's team in the 200-yard freestyle. From 554th to 5th, you guys. And that in itself should be pretty telling for where women stand in the overall who's the fastest in each one. From 554th to 5th, I would imagine not much has changed. If anything, they would argue that Leah got a bit slower due to using some estrogen, which again, I will reiterate, does not change the size of your lungs. It does not change the size of your heart, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? I went over this a few times. But that being said, yes, the estrogen is going to, dial you back a little bit. Now, you are welcome to look up everyone's standing when it comes to the overalls, but those are huge jumps, you guys. There's no denying that. Such a huge huge jump in itself that I refuse to ever accept men transitioning into women and then competing against women. I'm sorry, that's just a hill I'm willing to die on here. But of course, I want to know what you guys are thinking because you obviously know where I stand. So definitely leave those comments in the comment section down below. But as always, do not forget to like or dislike the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified hopefully every time I post a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.